feels tied into what we were talking about before from Mirabai's inquiry about attraction and aversion and preference. And we arrived here in Rishikesh today, and as you said, you're so happy, and instantly I am as well. So grateful and happy to be here, and I notice a preference of here rather than other. So I contemplate if there's attraction and aversion there, but then it also feels that there's some sort of, and maybe this is just the mind creating a story around it to make it okay that it's attraction and aversion. So that's my question about it is, but it also feels like there's some sort of, and this is the worst, not the right word for it, but to paint my picture a little, like reward almost, maybe more of like a proper manifestation of the heart. It feels very like felt like there was some sort of arrival here, not just physically, but something within the self that clicks in, and it's like I feel like I was sitting on the river before Satsang, and I just felt myself in Rishikesh. Like it felt like I stepped into myself in this place physically, and there's no separation between the external around me and the inner. Like it just is perfectly reflecting how I feel internally.
Yes.
But I wonder about the preference of this versus where I was before and I didn't experience it this way. So that's my question.
Yes. Well, of course it's true. I mean, where there's preference, there's attraction and aversion. It's just this way. But but great sadhus and yogis and babas come to be in Rishikesh. So yes, it's good to see. There's preference, and you'll see the coming and going, and this, what Mirabai was pointing to before, what you're also saying is that this is better. But this also will begin to fade. You see? And you just watch the coming and going to see it is all. Just to see it. Yeah? Means don't be in denial that it's there, and don't judge yourself that it's there. Just see it. This is all. And this experience that you're having, in a way, is induced by the energy of Ganga and Rishikesh. In another way, it has nothing to do with them at all. Because you still think of yourself as a you. And so where you are matters. And so it's important. So be in places and be around people that get you where you're going, you see? And eventually those things also will fall away. That there's so many flavors of experience. And when you were sitting before satsang and you said the inner and the outer seem to merge, this is what it means to say, I'm here. Fully here. Fully in the body, fully aware of your environs, fully aware of all of your sense perceptions, fully aware of the stillness that precedes all of that. So many things orbiting no thing. And all of this is you as I. So that's the experience of here-ness. And satsang is conducive for this. Rishikesh and Ganga conducive, Himalayas, temples and mosques, cathedrals carry a vibration. It's why we go where we go, isn't it? It always has been. What do you want? You know? And the same place carries a totally different flavor. I remember when I was in Varanasi, I was having a chai on the Ganga there. Seems like a totally different river, by the way. But anyway, and I saw a jet ski go by. And I just remember giggling, and I thought, wow, she really is different to everyone. You know, to the jet skier, it was some fun, some adventure. To a boatman, it's a living. The banks are a commerce. You can't walk 20 steps without being the target of something for sale. And then there are people doing their mantra, and then there are couples sitting on benches holding hands. And then in Varanasi, there's the burning ghat. And a different experience completely of Maha. Ashes. From water ski to ashes. So the place is conducive, the vibration of the place, but not perceived by all. Perceived differently by each one. And ultimately, when you abide as the vibration, and you could say, as Rishikesh, then you can be anywhere. You know, because we say, you know, I say, let me invite you into Ganga and Rishikesh, but all of you are just looking at a phone screen or a computer screen. So whatever conveys what it means is that it's both true and not true. More true than you ever knew, and not true in the way that you used to know. And so in a place, there is a resonance, there's an osmosis, there's a becoming, a merging, and then you become that. You digest it, you become it. You must be open to it. You must imbibe, and then allow the digestion process to happen. And then to now be that. And now I call you Rishikesh. Maybe next week.